guys, Jesse James from Black Fork Lawn and Snow. In today's vlog, you are gonna see me and my son. We're just kind of hanging out. Got the winter blues. I kind of let him destroy the house a little bit. Also, you're gonna see me go through a bid on a commercial job that I'm pretty excited about, pretty happy to get. And stay tuned, because at the end of this vlog, you're gonna see I made a huge mistake fixing my brake pads the other day, and could have endangered not only myself but my child who rides in the vehicle with me. Huge mistake. Stay tuned. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Fork Lawn. If you haven't already, go to jessejamespodcast.com or Jesse James Podcast here on YouTube. Here, next few weeks, we'll be dropping some podcasts and some live streams. It's not going to be a whole lot of lawn and landscape. It's just going to be ordinary people with extraordinary stories. Got some great guests coming up. I'm really excited for that. All right, some quick news is I quit my job. So I'm going full-time into this lawn and landscape business. Why? Because I believe in myself. And it reminds me, how I explained to someone else, of the knight who killed the dragon. Now, why do we remember the dragon slayers? Why do we remember stories of knights, and why do we recall it? Like Dr. Jordan Peterson, when he's the one that brings this story to mind, is we remember these guys, these knights and these stories, these fairy tales, because dragons can eat you and you could die, and not many people, only one is brave enough to slay a dragon, because it can eat you and you will die, but the reward is there. Is it worth it? And in my case, I feel like slaying this dragon is worth it, and I do feel that I'm capable. All right, and another tip. I got a real quick tip for any of the guys that's breaking into it and you're not really sure which way to start or where to go. Don't worry about trailers. Don't worry about equipment. First things first, and I'll give you an example, because I'll tell you where I'm on my way to right now. First things first is get insurance. Don't go without insurance. I got a call this morning that there was a bad windstorm and there's some trees that's down and a fence that's down, and they've been trying to get guys over here to kind of do this work and get it cleaned up, and no one has insurance. They got all kinds of bids, but no one's legitimate. No one has insurance. So they found me from a couple of towns away, and I'm gonna go place my bid now. I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna show you some of the pictures and maybe do a little footage over there. But my point is, it's possible, guys. Works out there, even winter works out there. It's slow. But if you're honest and you just be legitimate, have insurance, do what you're supposed to do the right thing, work's gonna come. Work's gonna come. It's a tough decision, and well, I'm not gonna ramble too much more. We'll jump back in. I'll meet you over here at the gym. I think it was like a minute or so of footage of the damage that was done. Sorry I'm whispering. The baby, I just picked the baby up and he's asleep, and finally got some peace and quiet. I've ran all day, but as far as I know, the property manager's happy with the bid. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you what I bid it at, but property manager's happy with the bid. The guy I'll be working with, he's happy with it. If we all got together, it's all good. It's like someone texted me earlier, and it kind of reminds me. It's like I feel like it's a sign, like almost divine providence, and that sounds so arrogant. Like, oh yeah, I'm sure, but like, it is a sign. I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier, and he's like, man, that could be a sign. You never know. I mean, you were just up here worrying about not having any work, and now you go put a pretty good bid in. So it's like, if I get it, maybe, who knows, but it works out there, y'all. That's all there is to it. It works out there. This house is destroyed. Completely destroyed. And these winter blues are just killing me. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? I got a brake job that I need to do today on my truck. Are you being nosy? Anyway, I got an oil change I need to do, a brake job I need to do. This kid has destroyed the house. And I'm just tired and lazy. But I want to tell you guys about a mistake that I made. Bear with me here. Guys, here's old Blue. Now I was changing this brake because I've been hearing, I changed the other side the other day and it's been good, and then all of a sudden it started grinding like crazy and it felt like it's on this side. And I didn't change this side just because I wanted to be a cheap bastard and just save money. There's the other pads that I was gonna put on here, but if you look, they're a little thin, but I mean, I'm gonna try to get it on camera. They're a little thin, but they're not bad. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, they ain't bad, and look how smooth these rotors are. Super smooth. So as soon as I got to this point, just a couple seconds ago, I was like, huh, that is odd. Oh, and I'm going to be changing these shocks here soon. That's super easy. But I was like, that's super odd. Let me show you where I messed up last week. Let's walk around here. Here's the plow. Good looking plow. Now, you'll look right here, you see, looks like there's some damage. That rotor looks like crap. You can see the grind marks from here, but that's what I was dealing with last week, and I changed them pads. You can see that pad through the caliper. I mean, that's, not bad. So from the outside, but look at that. What is that silver ring? That is odd. It goes all the way around it. That's so odd. Watch this. Let's crawl into the vehicle. I'm gonna take you in. There we are. Look at that. There's not even a bolt holding that caliper thing on. So, what I did is last week when I changed these, I was cold and I was in a rush. What I'm thinking what happened is I didn't torque it down right here, that it came out, and every time I hit the brakes, this whole thing lifts up and grinds the shit out of, look how deep that is. Grinds the shit out of my tire, the inside of my rim rather. That is stupid and horrible. I'm ashamed of myself. Let me turn this around. Really actually ashamed of myself. So for a tip for anybody out there working on their own stuff, get a torque wrench. Check your specs, double check everything you take off and put back on, because that's ridiculous, and that should have never happened. I mean, that's what happens when you rush and don't pay attention. That right there that's laziness and lack of awareness. That's ridiculous. Don't ever do that. Don't make my same mistake.